What's up? BigHerc916 live stream. Happy Sunday to everybody. How you doing out there? Hope everybody is good. Just tapping in with everybody on the live. So yeah, man. Happy Sunday. Live stream going down. Let me know if you guys can see the live. Looks like everybody can see. We got YouTube jumping off, fresh out, BigHerc916. We have TikTok, and we have IG. So yeah, man. Thank you for tuning in. Man, what's been up with everybody, man? How was your week? I put out a few videos on the platform. Hopefully you guys got to check them out. I put up videos on BigHerc916 YouTube, also on the Fresh Out YouTube. Shout out to Sam Tripoli. We did a hell of an interview. You guys go check the interview out on go check it out on YouTube, man. They're censoring the shit out of the video. I mean, you know what's crazy is we have over 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, but somehow the video it only has 700 something views, man. So, man, come on, man. You know it's some bullshit, but it is what it is. We keep putting out content. We keep dropping knowledge, and we like doing it, man. I mean, we don't do it because we're getting rich off of YouTube, because YouTube is not allowing us to do that. And we do it because we like to put a message out there, and it's a bigger plan than that. We're working on a script that's hopefully coming together real soon. I might be able to release a sizzle for you guys once I kind of get this thing locked in. But myself, my partner Big Ant, and Jeff Brown, you know, we did a script, man, and it's sick. I'm talking about gritty LA type shit, crime, corruption, debauchery, the whole nine. It's a sick ass script, and we are in the process of shopping it. We working with some people, but yeah, you know, man, look, I just don't work out. I just don't run my mouth. I write. I like to draw. I like to paint. Man, I like to be a Renaissance man. So yeah, we got this script, this series. It's dope when it comes out. You know, these networks are going to be jockeying to try to get it. If you're a producer out there, if you know a producer, somebody in Hollywood that's looking for real content that is not your typical bullshit, you know, just generic ass characters, man, we got it. We got it, man. This is what we worked on. It's fire, man, and it's like I said, it's a series. So we're working on that. It's done. We're just in the process of working out some details. Other than that, the drop for the new Prince Charles Leclerc Formula One will be going down on the 31st. If you guys haven't signed up, go to BigHerc916.com. Sign up for the email newsletter so that you'll be notified as soon as they drop. I'm only doing 50, and they're coming with a certificate of authenticity. So there will be a certificate of authenticity, and these are the prints, man. Prints are dope. Charles Leclerc. So I'm only doing 50, signed, numbered, a certificate of authenticity. You want to make sure you guys get yours. It's going to sell out quick. They're going to be sold out as soon as I drop them. On the 31st, they're dropping at noon. So go to the website, sign up for that. Yeah, man, everything's great, man. I try not to get too caught up in a lot of the political stuff. You know, it's a game, and they got us down here like little hamsters on a cage, man, going hella fast. You know, trying to keep up, man. It's a lot of bullshit, man. Um, Big J Bench, thank you for the donation, man. OG, can you drop some gems on the law of attraction? The law of attraction. Um, the law of attraction, man. It's more than just wishing upon a star. I would say, as far as trying to attract that which you wish to become, you have to become that which you wish. Meaning that you have to already be that and not question what it is you want. As far as, you know, not necessarily like something material, like I want $1 million, but whatever it is you're using as your vehicle to get there, you have to already in your mind visualize that it's already done, it's complete, because in the universe it is already done, you know. And you got to put yourself in position for it to happen. You can't be somewhere and think that you're going to attract something that's totally out of the frequency of what it is you're trying to attract. So you got to make sure you get your frequencies together and you're able to access that which you're trying to attract. So that's also from what I understand, and I'm still learning. I'm no expert on the laws of attraction, but you know, I just sometimes, you know, I try to let things go. I can't control things that are out of my control, and so I just try to sit back and reflect and let things kind of like take its course. You know, next meetup, got to see the Hearst Olds. Okay, okay. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be doing car meetups and stuff real soon. I'm picking up the Chevelle at the end of this month, and I'm gonna be doing drives, rallies, get-togethers, where people make friends, build relationships. I'm really trying to turn the car community into something positive, with good people who like classic cars, muscle cars. There'll be some, you know, I guess if you like exotics and stuff like that, but mainly like people who are into classic cars and people who have really built cars and created their own personality with their cars. So Big J Bench, thank you for the donation again. Dr. Joseph Murphy book is powerful on the law. Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah, man. I mean, for me, for what I feel, man, it's just a matter of putting yourself in position, and you gotta be proactive. You can't think that things are gonna fall in your lap. In my opinion, man, you have to put yourself in position for things that happen to you in a positive way, and surround yourself around that which you wish to attract. And I got a surprise for you guys. So, you know, these are dropping on the 31st. These are dropping on the 31st. Limited edition, 50. Charles Leclerc print. So I just finished drawing one of the hardest Hulks on the internet. The hardest Hulk you guys will ever see. I just drew one of the hardest Hulks. It took me a while to finish it. A lot of hours, a lot of late nights, lots of waking up my wife late at night, trying to sneak into bed because I've been up. You know, I do my best thinking, my best writing, my best drawing late at night, like when it's totally quiet. The dog's asleep, my wife is asleep, and I'm just kind of in my own little zone. I'm gonna let you guys get a sneak peek of this Hulk, man. This is the Hulk that I worked on. Hours and hours of pen, man. You see that shading? Hours and hours. The hardest pen drawing Hulk on the internet. Now this original Yeah, you gotta make this is going for big dollars right here. This is a Marvel Comics classic right here. Man, it came alive, and I'll be dropping a video about this so you can see the time lapse. But this is one of my favorites so far. This Hulk, man, ooh, I'm so happy the way it came out. But that's one of my pieces I just finished. Took me hours and hours, and man, it feels good to finish it. You know, sometimes I just shut off social media and I tune out because it'll drive you crazy, man. I mean, when I finish something like that, I kind of do a couple days of just like sometimes decompression, just relax, because I got all these visuals in my mind, man. And I sell these on my website. You can go to BigHerc916.com. This one's not on the website yet, but it will be. But you can shoot me a DM and make me an offer. That drawing right there, it's like the Willie T. ribs behind me. But this one, this is my favorite. But my mind is I got all these visuals in my mind, and so I try to take those visuals and create them. It's like building a car. I'm like one of those kids who used to always build stuff. So drawing the same thing and stroking with the ink pen and the detail, it takes me somewhere, man. And this Hulk, man, it really challenged me, and it makes me have patience, and also kind of like makes me more task orientated. You can't rush certain things, man. You can't rush a piece of art. You can't rush building a car. You can't rush building a house. You can build it efficiently, but you can't rush it, man. You can't rush it. So yeah, man, that Hulk will be listed on my website for sale, the original, and I'll be doing prints of that too in the future. Yeah, custom frame. I mean, somebody wants to purchase it, I can put together a frame as far as, but I don't have the time to build the frames. But yeah, man, I mean, I just got something right now to show it in, and the person that purchases it, they can put it in whatever they want to put it in. But that's a lot of hours of ink. And yeah, man, it's just a way for me to kind of take myself out of the matrix and create something, I don't know if a lot of you guys out there got passions. I'm always talking about passions and, doing things. And we all have a talent, but a lot of times it's not really cultivated because we're so busy trying to survive. Survival is man, it's a crazy thing, man. I mean, you work, and then it's like you got to pay taxes, and you got to pay rent, you got to pay this, you got to pay that. And just to kind of let that go sometimes, man, it feels good, man, to get out of that, to step away from just all that rat race, man. Big Herc, would you have a car show with your cars in the show? I'm gonna do a car show. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one around Christmas, a meetup. I got a couple friends out here in Arizona that are in the cars, so maybe I'll plan something for Christmas or Thanksgiving. But I'm gonna start doing a lot of car stuff, man. I want to do a drive maybe next year to Monterey. I plan on doing Good Guys out here in Arizona. So yeah, man, I'm gonna keep busy with the car stuff real big. Gerardo Askel Taliz, thank you for the donation. Find a passion, start a business. Do not let your income be limited by someone that doesn't know your potential. That's right, man. That's right. If you do something you love doing, like I love to draw, man. I love to paint. That's what I want to make a living doing, man. I mean, being able to be creative and express myself and to share with you guys, that's a passion of mine. I mean, I don't know what kind of passions you guys have, but it's great to have passions. You know, things that inspire you. Um, did anybody go to Monterey this year? Was there anybody at the Monterey Car Week? I haven't been in a couple years. They said this is one of the worst Monterey Car Weeks because of just, I guess, a lot of just mischief, people smashing windows and exotic cars and doing stupid stuff. What's up? But yeah, gotta have a passion, man. And then whatever you're doing, it doesn't seem like work, man. It's just like you're enjoying yourself. Um, I posted a video about DC and the crime situation, and some people were talking about, well, crime's already down, blah 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 blah. But what I was saying about that video, and if this is a big plan, man, is that a lot of times the people that run these cities that are overrun with crime, they do it purposely because they act like they care about the people, but they're actually ushering in another agenda, another narrative. So, you know, don't get caught up in that shit, man. I mean, don't think that these people are mad because they're bringing in the military. They want the military there, and that's why they allow it to get that bad. What up? Yeah, the prints will be dropping. For the whole prints, probably, I don't know. I got a couple other prints first, but the original will be available at BigHerc916.com. If you're looking for tips about that, man, come on, bro. I mean, you know what to do in the bedroom. You're asking me, man, come on, G. You probably 20, 30 years younger than me. You know how to get your thing going. People asking weird stuff, man. You know, I haven't been to SAC in a minute, man. I actually seen something on Broadway about the cruising, and it looked like they have some dope cars out there. But man, SAC is like 12 hours from me, bro. That's like a 2-day trip. So the closest I'll get to Sacramento on a car thing will be Monterey. You know, and I would love to get some people from SAC, some old school dudes, you know, classic car, muscle car guys. We all meet up in Monterey and just have a little powwow. So, you know, let me know, man, if you know you're going to Monterey next year. And, you know, we could meet up somewhere, have a group of guys, chop it up, grab something to eat, and, yeah, man, have some fun. Big J Bench, thank you for the donation. What's one book you enjoy, you'll recommend? One of the books that had the greatest impression on me in prison was Conversation with God by Neil, what is it called? Neil Donald Scott Walsh. Conversations with God, but there's volume 1, 2, and 3. And that book, man, was profound to me. It really blew my mind with spirituality, and it just opened me up to a whole nother way of thinking. And it changed my life, man. Shout out to Giles, my mentor. Shout out to Harold, rest in peace. Somebody asked me, when am I going to do a video about them? Well, Giles, I think I've talked about him before, but he's not really looking to get on social media and talk about that like that, I think because of his job. And Harold, man, he rest in peace, man. Mr. Bobo123, thank you for the donation. Have you ever thought about going to become a lawyer? How do you feel about people getting their degrees later in life? Love your channel. Hey, thank you, man. I think it's great when people get their degrees if that's what they choose to do and they want to work in a particular field. For me, getting my law degree, I actually represented myself in the last time I was in court. So you don't need a law degree to practice law. You only need a law degree if you want to be a member of the bar, the Barristers Accreditation Regency. And I don't wish to become a member of the bar, because then I have to take an oath and I can't do what I want to do in court when it comes to representing myself or helping other people. So I'm not a lawyer, I'm not giving legal advice, but for me, and the fact that I walk let me say, how can I say it? Because people are gonna be like, oh man, you're talking crazy. As far as walking in stride with God, I don't need to get a law degree, and I understand the law well enough to know about jurisdiction and all that stuff. So I wouldn't actually go to get a law degree to practice law at that level, but I think it's great for people who want to do that. I don't knock the people who do. Um, what do you think is the most valuable thing, Giles? Giles taught me about he taught me about spirituality, right, and about how to be a righteous man, like how to respect myself, and he helped me create value within myself as a human being, now I don't say human being, but as a spiritual being. Okay, Harold taught me about the law. He taught me about the congressional acts, different things that they don't teach you in school. You know, the fact that they have a United States Attorney's Manual. He taught me about the tax code. He taught me about things that if you were to bring up, they would be like, nah, man, that doesn't exist. So he taught me a lot of things. Like he was like one of the things that opened me up to the Matrix. You know, I had already kind of heard some stuff, but he kind of took it to another level with me. And I thank him for that, man. So I had two great mentors, man, Harold and Giles. I watch a little NASCAR. I watch more F1 though. I do listen to Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s podcast though. Read The World's Foremost Problem by Henry Ford. Open your eyes up. Gerald Teller. Read The World's Foremost Problem. Okay, let me write that down. I always like writing down. When you guys give me book suggestions, I usually write them down. I still read a lot of books. I don't read as much as I used to because I do a lot of art. But I like to read different things to get the game. I heard there's one called Hollywood Babylon. That's really good. There's another one called Blue Thunder about boat racing, offshore racing in Miami, the drug game, politics, the mafia. I heard that's a really good book. I might check into that. But I like to read stuff. You know, what's crazy, man, the more you read about different things that really happen, it's more interesting than fiction. You know, it's just like it blows you away. Big J Bench, thank you for the donation. Check out Neville Goddard. His mind is a gym. Oh, I've listened to a lot of his things, man. What is it? I've listened to like a lot of his audiobooks. So yeah, I really good vibration. Really, cleared my mind up. I listened to a lot of his stuff. What's the other one? Think and Grow Rich. But the thing about all these books is they inspire you, but you still got to go out there and put in the work. You know what I mean? It's like they take you out of this negative state. And that's the thing, like everything they put on social media is purposely put out to lower our vibration so that people like Neville Goddard, Conversations with God, these books don't resonate. So could we miss them because we're not on the right frequency? So I feel like we got to sometimes disconnect to get on a higher frequency so we can attract these books and this knowledge, and it helps elevate us. Oh, congrats on the weight loss, man. Yeah, you got to get on the right vibration, man, because some of the stuff, man, when you start thinking out the box and doing certain things, a lot of people, you realize, man, you got to just get away from them, man. They're not conducive to your success. Mr. Bobo 123, thank you for the donation. In your opinion, what's the difference between California and Arizona? Also, do you do personal photo paintings? Can I send you a photo and pay you to paint it for me? I'll pay you to send it back. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I do personal commissions. I've done that for quite a few people. You can shoot me a message at info.bigherc916@gmail.com. Now, as far as the biggest difference between Arizona and California, and I've lived all over California. I haven't lived all over Arizona, but where I'm at in Arizona, Gilbert, Arizona, is very family orientated. Very family orientated, man. I mean, it has a couple little things here and there with, drunken people drinking and driving. You've had a couple little like young people melees, but overall, man, you can ride through the neighborhood on your bike. You see animals, horses. I mean, somebody's got some camels up the street, zebras, llamas, donkeys, peacocks. It's just, man, it's a good feeling, man. I mean, there's a lot of churches around here, a lot of Mormon temples, and people are just good vibrations, man. Where I was at in LA, I mean, I was in the Valley. I lived in Orange County. They just let it go down to the dirt, man. It's like the thing about Arizona, and I'm not saying Arizona is perfect. I'm in Gilbert part. Phoenix. I don't mess around in Phoenix. I don't go to Phoenix. There's no need. Phoenix, I heard, is number 10 on the homeless, and number 2 on kidnapping young women. Young women. Be careful out in Arizona and Phoenix. There's a lot of human trafficking. There's a lot of drugs, a lot of cartel stuff because you're by the border. I don't mess around with that. And not to say that California doesn't have nice areas. California it's just changed so much, man. And the thing about Arizona is that you can protect yourself. People out here, they think twice before they try to rob some shit. They get lit up. You go to Ace Hardware and go get you a rifle, a pistol. I mean, you can protect yourself. California, they don't care, man. They let the criminals run over everybody. It's sad, and I'm an ex-criminal. It's sad, man. People are going to California to commit crimes and go visit Disneyland. California, man, the politicians have ran it into the dirt. They're doing land grabs. I mean, you're paying $6 a gallon for gas. Dude, it's out of control, man. And on top of it, you got to lock all your shit up. And then if you live in the Bay Area, they're stealing everything. Depending on where you're at in the Bay Area, man, it's sad, And California, great weather. And I got good friends there. I love going to drive my car there. Weather's great, but unless you're a millionaire in one of the richest communities there, and even then, you're like, your house insurance, the Fair Plan Act, then you got to get another insurance. It's just like, dude, even in the nice areas there, they got homeless right down the street. I mean, I drove through Scottsdale and I seen a homeless guy at a bus stop and he was peeing in a bottle. You don't see that over here where I'm at. Like I said, I know nowhere is perfect, but for what I paid for where I live, I would have to pay double or triple that in California for the same amount of peace of mind. That's why I'm in Arizona, man. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate you. What do I eat? Man, my metabolism slowed down, so I try not to just overeat, man. I eat a chocolate chip cookie a day. My wife makes some of the best cookies. And I just don't overeat, man. I'll have I eat 3 times, 4 times a day, but I don't eat to get stuffed. I just eat to be cool. And once I'm cool, I just, if I have leftovers, I'll take them home. But, I still work out. You guys, I wrote a workout book. I'm not trying to be a salesman, but, I wrote this years ago. I follow the same things I did in here back when I was 21, man. I don't do any fancy lifting in the gym. any crazy types of exercises. I just do the basics and get the hell out of there. It's just enough to maintain. I'm not trying to compete. I don't really care about a six pack. I love to eat good food. I'm not gonna diet and count my calories and all that, man. I'd rather spend time drawing, painting. Eat some good food and go draw. So, yeah, you guys also sign up on my Discord, man. BigHerc916 Discord. I'm gonna be announcing drops on there, and I'm gonna start a Discord group. I'm still learning Discord. I haven't figured it out all the way, mastered it, but I will be doing a lot more stuff on Discord as I move into the future. Oh man, I did a video about Tug, man. Kevin Tug, man, that's sad, bro. That's sad, dude. I did a video about that, man. The brother Kevin, aka Tug Watson, was in Chicago doing a live stream on Facebook, and some dudes came up to the car, man, and tried to take his chain, and they shot him, man. Oh, this guy's a clown, man. Get you out of here. You always got to troll. That's just an idiot. Yeah, but man, it's sad, man. They shot the brother on live, man. These guys are just killing over these chains, these watches. Do you think that it's really worth it to go do life in prison for a chain or for a watch, man? It's not even worth it to do life for $1 million. I know guys who rob armored cars. I know guys who got away, and they got caught. They got away, but then they got caught. And you know that they would give back that money to have their freedom? Is it worth it to do 20, 30 years and you got away with $800,000 or $1 million, but you had to give up 20 years? You kill somebody, man, you might give up your life. You might not ever get out. You'll be an old man in a wheelchair before you get out. No kids, no sexual relations with women. It's sad, man. And I'm so blessed, man, that none of my stuff resulted in just me losing my life in prison. I've talked to a lot of guys. I've talked to lifers. I've never heard anybody in prison brag about killing somebody for a knife, for a chain, or for drugs. I've never heard that. I've never heard that, man. I've never, ever heard of anybody being proud that they're doing 50 years, 100 years, a life in prison because they killed somebody over kilos, over gold, over a chain, anything. Come on, man. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. And now I look at, like, when you go into jail, you come out, technology, man, it's like, dude, there's so many things you could do with your life. If you could plan a robbery with 20 dudes, if you could plan a robbery, you could plan other things, man. Plan something more positive. Sad, bro. It's not till they sit in prison and they get into their 30s and 40s and they realize it's not a game. That, they're not going to just let them out. Oh, man, I'll be out soon. No, you won't. You're not going to be out soon, man. You're going to be in prison for a while. So many people crack me up, man. Got a couple of trolls in here, man. Let me get them away. Bye-bye. You can leave. Yeah, man. You always get some weirdos in the comments, man. And I'm doing my own moderation, so I'm just looking around to see who's trolling. You got a lot of suckers out there who ain't got nothing better to do on a Sunday. Dude, I would not spend my time trolling somebody else's live. For what? I would be doing something, hanging out with my wife, maybe having dinner. Why would you spend an hour watching me and saying stupid shit? Those are some people are pathetic, bro. Some people are really pathetic, man. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. You love the. Somebody said they like the trolls. Yeah, the trolls are funny, man. No life, no talent, smelling like donkey boo boo. Oh man. So what do you guys got planned? We got what is it? Labor Day coming up here, the end of the month. Yeah, man. Time is on the go. It's on the go. Who's that? Big Herc, how would you order to the Good Life Pillars? I don't know about that. Going to the beach for Labor Day, well, that's cool. Hanging out at the beach. Beach would be fun, you know. I always tell people, man, if you're stressed out, turn off your phone, go to the forest, go out to nature, go up on some mountains, or go to the beach, and just meditate, just relax, let it all go, man. The beach is the cheapest way to get your mind right. Okay, you're gonna go visit your daughter. Okay, drive safe, man. Go drive safe out there. Yeah, man. Spend some time with your family, man. Value your family. You never know what can happen. Did you guys see that crazy dude who did a U-turn on a freeway in a big rig and cut off traffic and just three people were unalive, a family? I'm like, dude, who does a U-turn on the highway in a big rig? Some people are just idiots, bro. A U-turn on the highway in a big rig. That is horrible, bro. Straight idiot. 3 people lost their lives over that. I don't get it, bro. Oh, it's in Florida. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have a forest in Kansas, man. Just, I don't know, go out and just... Kansas is really flat, huh? I don't know where you'd go there to kind of meditate, man. But do some meditation. Westside 40, thank you for the donation. What are my future plans for social media? Oh, man, my future plans for social media... mainly, like, working on, still dropping content, more stuff on the car channel, more art, and producing this series, man. Got this series that we're working on, and that's my main goal, is to have the series on a network. You know, you might see it on Netflix, you might see it on Apple TV, you might see it on FX, you might see it on Apple TV. Who knows? Who knows, you know, where it's gonna land, but it's fire. You know, very talented writer I worked with, and yeah, it's gonna be dropping, man. That's one of the immediate goals I'm working on, besides doing my art stuff. Cowboy, what up? Yeah, that truck driver, he's a straight truck, man. Yeah, man, you guys gotta, you know, you gotta be safe out there. And like I said, man, you know, don't get too caught up in all the social media stuff, man. It'll ruin you, man. These guys, you see them, they go up and then they come down crashing, man. I've just been cruising. You know, I've been cruising, not selling bullshit, not trying to be something I'm not, man. I just cruise, man. You know, I thought about doing like what do you call, like a Kickstarter for the movie, for the series, but this is something that, like, I'm looking to partner up with like a really good director, somebody that has a visual, like the guy who directed Tax Collector, End of Watch. I forgot his name. David Ayer, or Kevin Sorkin. I'm looking to, you know, have one of these guys team up and let them put their magic on this, because this series, man, it's got the blacks, it's got the Mexicans, it's got the gangs, it's got the Armenians, it's got the Russians, It's got the Jews. It's got politicians. It's got corrupt cops. It's got everything. It's fire, man. I'm telling you, man. There's not another show out like what we worked on. It's fire, fire. Saudi Arabia in the house. So yeah, man. If you're looking to get involved or possibly invest in a series that will blow whatever's uh, on social media right now, whatever's streaming right now, man, this is. I mean, look, we just need the right director to get behind this thing, and with the right director, with the visual, man, it's gonna be. It's right. You just gotta need the right director. We don't really even need name actors. I mean, it'd be cool to have maybe one actor that's like somebody, but this doesn't even. It's so good. It's written so well, man. I'm telling you, fire, man. Um, yeah, man. Let's see. Am I missing anybody over here? Oh, let me wave to the people over here. For some reason, it's not going up over here, but I'm streaming on 4 or 5 platforms, so I'm just trying to make sure I'm showing everybody love. You know, I really thank you guys for supporting me on all the platforms. For those who buy the merch, it allows me to keep doing the content, to be productive, to be positive with you guys, and yeah, man. You know, I like to give back in a sense where I like to see you guys win too. You know, and I try to give out as much positive information as possible, inspiration, because I like to see people do good in life. And it's not like I'm picking on, you know, some people like, I'm not picking on black people or this people. I just say things to make people aware that there's got to be accountability in society, and we have to do better, man. I mean, it's all about living in an environment where you can be safe, happy, and productive. We got to do better. We got to do better, man. What up? Oh, you got another guy over here. Invites you to co-host with one other. Some people are asking to co-host. I don't know these people, man. I can say things that some may find uncomfortable. Disconnect. Yeah, man. You know, people when they ask me about connecting on, I'm like, dude, I don't know you, man. You know, if I plan to connect with somebody to do a live, that's different. But I'm not just gonna invite people into my live. I don't know what the hell the page they on. You know what I mean? I don't know these people, man. I gotta, you know, there's a lot of people that just are out to put out bullshit, you know, and I'm like, I can't endorse bullshit. You've been watching for 5 years now and taking advantage. Okay, thanks for support, man. I appreciate you, you know, watching. I've been doing this YouTube shit for 10 years, man. And yeah, man, 10 years. 10 years, it's been a minute, over a decade. Me and Big Ant, you know, Prison Talk, Fresh Out, BigHerc916, and then I got Muscle Up Car Lifestyle. That's my car channel, Muscle Up Car Lifestyle. And, you know, just providing content, man. I love sharing. I love sharing with you guys. I haven't sold the Chevelle, bro. The Chevelle has been in the shop. The Chevelle has been in the shop for 5 years. I moved, and when I moved out of California, my cars went to mechanics prison. And, you know, moving costs money, and then other responsibilities, and then trying to get the cars done, and then trying to get the cars towed here, towed there. So the Chevelle is done. When I get it back, I gotta finish hooking up my stereo and a backup camera, but that's it, man. My Chevelle's done. I'll be driving that next month. The Porsche, man, I had the transmission rebuilt. They didn't rebuild the torque converter. So the torque converter has some issues with it, and it needs to be rebuilt. So I'm gonna have the torque converter rebuilt, have the transmission gone through, and it's done. You know, the motor is new. Transmission's new. You know, everything else in the car is new. Brakes, suspension, everything else is new. Get them DSL and everything. You take your gun and let everything you want off the dollar menu. Yeah, so yeah, I'll have the Porsche and the Chevelle both driving here real soon. What up? Thank you, thank you. Um, the top 3 places to live in Arizona: Prescott, Queen Creek, um, and there's another area. Fountain Hills is nice. Paradise Valley's nice. Those are really expensive areas though. But yeah, Prescott, um, Prescott, Queen Creek. Um, there's another area too. I forgot. Tempe is not bad depending on where you're at. But they got some nice areas out here, man. Queen Creek is nice. Fountain Hills is really nice. You know, no bullshit over there. You ain't got to worry about the bullshit. You know, Tucson, not no Tucson, bro. No Tucson, no Glendale. No, no. You don't want to move over there. I've been to Glendale for car shows, and Tucson, I've driven through there. You don't want to live in Tucson. They got the college out there, but nah. And it's cheap, but you don't want to live there. Um, somebody said something about some chicken and waffles. Yeah, man. Arizona's been one of the best moves of my life. I came out here and I moved to a place sight unseen. I just seen pictures online. My wife found it. We sent a deposit, moved in Gilbert. Very nice neighborhood, nice house, quiet, you know, pool in the backyard, man, just good vibrations. I'm still working on meeting people out here, building my network. I mean, that's been pretty hard because I'm not from here, so that's been hard. But other than that, I've met a lot of cool people at car shows. Little hot in the summer, but man, you get in the pool. I mean, everybody has a pool out here, so and everything is AC, so you know, I love it, man. I mean, it's a great place, man. I mean, Arizona. I drive to California and I want to come back. I don't. I love my house. It's nice, man. It's got a good vibe. Um, Once I get my cars here, all my cars home, man, I'm not complaining about nothing. Once I get the last car home, my Cougar, ooh, my little baby Clara. When I get Clara home, you know, it's everything's lovely, man. You know, I can't complain. I got a great wife, you know, and I have Charlotte and Indy. Since I've been to Arizona, going on 3 years, man, I got 2 little puppies, man. I got 2 little dogs, man. You know, and I would have never thought like I was gonna get 2 little dogs, but my wife found these dogs. We were gonna get one, and we ended up getting 2. So I'm happy, man. I'm happy, bro. Arizona's been a great place. And like I said, man, I just kick it out. I kick it out here. I heard Flagstaff is nice. I haven't been to Flagstaff yet, but I'll be up there soon. Oh, it's got some weirdos, man. The food in Arizona, we got some nice restaurants out here, man. I mean, I've been to some places and had some really good food. I heard you guys in Texas got great barbecue, but you know, we've had some good barbecue out here in Arizona. There's a couple spots out, you know, we're still learning our way. We try to go out and find places to eat, new places, but we found some great restaurants out here. A lot of, you know, we try to go a lot of mom and pop stuff. We usually go out to eat once a week, and me and the wife, you know, I'm a burger connoisseur, so you know, burgers tell me a lot about the restaurant. Salads, I had a great salad on Saturday, Friday. friend of mine went out to dinner. Shout out to Michael. And yeah, man, great, a great salad, brisket in the salad, you know, with blue cheese and some other stuff. Yeah. So yeah, man, I love going out to eat. Great food. Phoenix Cardinals, you know, I've been to one game. I haven't watched much football, man. To be honest with you, usually I'm at a car show. If I'm not at a car show, I might hang out in the pool with the wife. If I'm not hanging out in the pool with the wife, we might watch a movie. If not, I'm drawing. And so I haven't watched hardly any. I haven't watched in the last 5 years. I've watched maybe when I'm at a restaurant, part of a game. I don't even think we watched the Super Bowl last year. No, we did watch the Super. Did we watch the Super Bowl? I can't remember. But yeah, I haven't really watched that much football, man. You know, I just haven't been really interested in football since it got so political. You know, so yeah, man. Thanking everybody who tuned in. Everybody who's been supporting the art print drop. Charles Fair F1 is going down on August 31st, 12 p.m. You go to the website, BigHerc916. We got the countdown. I'm only doing 50. Letter of authenticity, signed, numbered. That's how it's going down. Yeah, man. And then I'm going to start doing car meetups. If you're in Arizona, holler at me, man. Shoot me a DM on IG or on Facebook, and let's link up. I'm going to have the Chevelle. We're going to be doing these car meetups, going to have lunch, great conversations, and, man, enjoying just being around car people, man. I moved from SoCal, NorCal, Grass Valley. In one area, in a cartoon series, I'm going to send you a. Okay, cool. You know, I used to live in Grass Valley, bro. I know where Grass Valley's at. When I was living there, though, I was in the boys. I was in fire camp, so I was in YA. But I was in Grass Valley for about a year and a half. So I know Grass Valley. I've been out there in the snow. I've been to the lake out there. Colfax High, we worked the fire situation out there. I know where Grass Valley is, man. Shout out to Grass Valley. Oh, you know what I forgot to do last time? Let's do the shout outs. Everybody, let's get the shout outs in. That was my thing. I forgot to do that. I used to do the shout outs. Let me know where you're from. I'll try to get a shout out in before 6 o'clock because Culture Flix has another stream going on at 6 o'clock. Now, Culture Flix, the reason I say go onto the app because I'm going to be dropping content that's exclusive for them. And the thing is, on Culture Flix, there's no algorithm, no censoring. They censor the shit out of me on YouTube. So that's the reason I say go to Culture Flix the app. Oklahoma City, shout out to you. OKC, Tennessee, shout out to you. Colorado, New Jersey, Arizona, shout out to you. San Antonio, Texas. Shout out to London, West Virginia, Altus, Oklahoma, Southwest, Newark, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Shout out to you. Washington, D.C., shout out to you. Southwest Virginia, shout out to you. Vallejo. Man, I used to ride all through Vallejo, man. Used to go to Marine World there when I was a kid. New Mexico, shout out to you. Corona, California, shout out. Las Vegas, Nevada, shout out. Melbourne, shout out. Lakeview Academy, shout out. Melbourne, Florida, shout out to you. Houston, Texas, shout out. Where else we got? Come on, guys, get the shout outs in. San Fierro, California, shout out to you. Shout out to Benicia. Yeah, I used to go. Bay Area was my stopping grounds. Shout out to Saudi Arabia. Shout out to Chicago. Much love to everybody, man. Thank you for supporting. If you guys, want to really support, go purchase the art when it drops. I really appreciate all you guys that tune in. And, man, I like to see everybody winning, and that's why I continue to put out the content, inspire you guys. Shout out to St. Paul, to Minneapolis, St. Paul, Twin Cities. Shout out to Ireland, Ocala, Florida, Seattle. Shout out to you. Bronx, New York, Greensburg, Indiana. Shout out to you. Man, look, everybody, shout out to you, man. Be proud, be safe, take care of yourself. What is next Sunday, the 24th? Yeah, I should be able to do a live. I was just checking to make sure I wasn't going to be on the road. North Seattle, Greenwood, shout out to you. Yeah, man, everybody, man, I really thank you guys. And, man, find your passion, man. Find your passion. Find something that inspires you, man, and go after it, man. And stay away from the suckers. Liberty City, New York, shout out to you, man. But, yeah, thank you, guys. Melbourne, Australia, shout out to you. All right, you guys, I'm out. Start shutting it down. Shutting it down. Oh. And, oh.